Hey guys, it's Lennon. Welcome to or back to my channel. And in today's video, I will be telling you guys the ultimate guide to high school. So I know a ton of people like these type of advice videos, so I'm hoping I can give you guys good enough advice. I just finished my sophomore year of high school, so next year I will be a junior, which is so that literally blows my mind that I'm gonna be an upperclassman next year and that I literally only have 2 more years of high school. That is actually crazy. I can't believe time is moving that fast. But I wrote a few things down in my notes of just kind of tips, tricks, advice, just everything about going into high school, whether that's actually going into high school like freshman year, or honestly this could apply for any other grades too now that I've finished 2 years of high school. So this is honestly just stuff that I've learned and sharing with you guys. And obviously I'm not, I don't have the full experience of being a senior and telling you guys everything, but feel that I can help some people maybe a little. So we're just gonna get straight into the video. So I started writing stuff down and then I realized that I'm way too lazy to actually make a full list, so I'm just gonna kind of wing it and hope that I sound smart. So the first few things I wrote down is for freshmen specifically. This can I guess some of them can kind of go for everyone, but I just tried to make it into a little category. Freshmen specifically. My first little tip, advice, whatever you want to call it, is try and start fresh. If I'm being completely honest, I can barely remember middle school at all, and I'm only going into my junior year of high school, and honestly I can barely remember anything from middle school. I feel like middle school turns into the most distant memory. Nobody really remembers what was going on then. So I feel like going into high school can be such a fresh start. Well, obviously I guess it's the same for going from elementary school to middle school, kind of like a fresh start too. So now that you've went through your 3 years of middle school, you can kind of just forget about that and start fresh at a new school. I know you're gonna be around the same people probably if you stayed in your area, but still it's a really good time to just start over or just start fresh, be a better person that you want to be, I guess. Next thing is that do not worry about the middle school teachers exaggerating about the huge jump from middle school to high school. It's honestly not that drastic of a change. I know every freaking 8th grade teacher is always oh, they're not gonna deal with this in high school, it's such a big change, way different, you should be scared. No, you should not. Don't stress about it at all. Just don't stress. I know it is kind of intimidating that you're gonna be with all these older people. You're gonna be the youngest ones in the school, but honestly time flies by so fast and it literally doesn't even matter. Okay, next point is don't fall in with the wrong people. I know, especially since high school, last grades of school, you're the oldest you're gonna be when going to school. Well, obviously not as freshman compared to senior, but you know what I mean. Everyone's pretty older and mature. Not mature, people are not mature, but everyone's pretty, oldest you're gonna get basically those 4 years of school. Well, not counting college. I don't really know what I'm talking about, but you get what I'm saying. So high school is definitely, when people start falling into the wrong stuff. And I literally know so many of my friends that used to be these literally perfect children, and then they went to high school and they fell in with the wrong group, and now they literally dropped me as friends because they started doing all that bad stuff. You know what I'm talking about. So yeah, just honestly don't fall in with the wrong people, because as an example, I had a really close friend. She was a really sweet person. She fell in with the wrong group of people, and now literally none of those people in her friend group are even close to real friends to her. Honestly, all fake. I hear about the drama all the time, even though I'm not associated with them, but they all backstab each other. No bad group of people is gonna be real friends to you. They're never gonna have your back in that situation, because they're only worrying about themselves because they all fell into the wrong thing. I don't know how to explain it, but basically don't fall in with the wrong group of people. But if you stay with the right group of people that are actually going to be your real friends and not stab you in the back, then it's gonna be chill. It's gonna be good. Anyways, that was all my freshman points. These next points are kind of going for everyone, but also they could go for freshmen. It's it could go for anyone. Number one thing that I feel everyone already knows, and you probably heard this a bunch of times, but it's very, very important to focus on your grades. Even as freshmen, I know juniors, senior year, people are like really trying to get their GPA up, really trying to focus on grades, but don't slack on your grades freshman and sophomore year either, because it's gonna catch up to you. And honestly, if you just start doing good and keep doing good, then you're not gonna have to stress as much in your upperclassmen years, and you don't have to worry as much. But basically, all those 4 years, you just need to stay focused on school. Like, I know it's gonna get hard sometimes and stressful, but you just need to keep pushing. You only have 4 more years, and if you plan to, you know, go somewhere good for college or stuff, you just need to stay ahead of your grades, keep them good. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory, but especially towards the end of the year, I know it's really hard to focus on grades. Literally, the end of the year is so I just hate the end of the year so much. You just start like literally not caring about any of your grades, but you need to, so keep focused. Next up, it kind of goes with the grades things, but it's make sure to stay in the loop. Just make sure to stay posted on like everything that's going on around the school. Not typically like everything, but I just mean to make sure to stay ahead of stuff. Like if you have to sign up for stuff, like signing up for exams, signing up for SATs, PSATs, just stuff like that. You just want to make sure that you like meet the deadlines. Like don't wait last second, don't miss signing up for stuff or like miss important stuff that's gonna help you, because like I know like literally I forgot what test it was, but I remember my friends were like talking and they were like, yeah, like we all have the whatever on Friday. I don't know, I'm trying to tell the story, but basically I was literally so confused because I had no idea where to sign up for that, or that even people were signing up for it. But it was like one of the SATs or something like that, and basically I didn't take it, which was fine because like I have the option to take it next year, but I just didn't know about it. So definitely like stay in the loop, because you can miss out on like opportunities that are gonna help you in the future or something like that. Next one, this kind of goes in with the don't fall in with the wrong group of people, but it's honestly just to stay true to yourself. You're gonna be so much happier being who you want to be than shaping into someone just to fit in with people. It's honestly just gonna help your mental health a lot, and just stay true to yourself and don't change for people. Yeah, next up, this is a big one because I've experienced this one a lot, and I know this one can be hard, so I'm probably gonna yap about this one for a while. But this next point is you will lose a lot of friends, but you will also gain a lot of friends. This one I know very well, and I just want to put that out there that you're gonna lose so many friends in high school, an emotional roller coaster. People are crazy, people have their own stuff going on, you have your own stuff going on, I don't know, but honestly, friends come and go. But that being said, you may lose friends, but you're also gonna gain a lot of friends. Another thing about high school is that you don't have to worry about groups as much, I guess, like popularity and stuff like that. It's definitely still like there a little, like there's definitely like groups in high school, and like not really popularity, because there's so many people, like nobody cares like at all. That being said, I feel like high school is definitely like middle school. You kind of stayed with your own little group, everybody had like their own little friends, but high school is definitely so different. Like you literally make friends with so many different people from like different groups. Like I have friends that vary from like way different people. High school is definitely more like that. Like you just meet a lot of different people. Nobody's really in like a specific group. Everyone just kind of starts to just befriend whoever they happen to befriend. So you're gonna meet a lot of different people, honestly. This brings me on to my next point, which is to try and make friends. Like literally talk to anyone. It's so important because like I said earlier, you're gonna lose a lot of friends, so it's good to just honestly talk to whoever and try to make friends with everyone. That way, you know, you have like connections. Not like connections, that sounds bad. Not any bad connections, but like connections to meet new people, and like, you know what I mean? Not in a bad way. This is really important towards like the beginning of the school year. Just like try to talk to whoever you want to be friends with in that class, and try to make friends in like every class, because those are gonna be the people you're stuck with for the next 4 years. But honestly, I feel like high school, it's definitely a lot easier to make new friends. Like it doesn't matter just to make those friends freshman year. Like once you come into sophomore year, junior year, senior year, you literally are always meeting new people. Like every single year of high school, you're gonna meet new people and make friends with them. You have so many opportunities to make new friends. I did not write anything else down. I'm trying to think of other points, other things I want to talk about. I guess that's all for today's video. I hope this is enough to help. I know I didn't really go over a bunch of points. I kind of just yapped about all the points. Don't stress if you're just now going into high school as a freshman, and if you're any other grade, then you already know the ropes of high school, and it's honestly not going to be that much different going into a new grade. Anyways, I hope this video helped anyone who wanted advice on going into high school or just high school in general. And thank you guys for watching today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!